Einstein once said, Lisa Meitner was our German Madame Curie, a name that should be spoken with reverence, and yet history almost erased her. Why? Because she was a woman, because she was a Jewish, or was it because some people found it easier to take credit for her genius? Born in 1878 in Vienna, Lisa Meitner wasn't just intelligent, she was exceptional. Her father, one of the first Jewish lawyers in Austria, believed in her potential, but the world did not. Universities didn't accept women, so did she give up? No, she studied in hiding, absorbing every lecture, every equation, every experiment, and finally, when the doors did open for women, she stormed through them. She became the second woman in the world to earn a doctorate in physics from the University of Vienna, a moment that should have marked the beginning of a legendary career. Berlin 907, the epicenter of scientific discovery, and here she met Max Planck, the father of quantum theory. He had never accepted a female student before. In fact, he initially held reservations about women in science. But when he saw Lisa Mind at work, he hesitated, then accepted her. And then she met him, Otto Hahn, her closest collaborator, her friend. Together they unraveled the mysteries of radioactive decay. For 3 decades, they worked side by side, pushing the boundaries of nuclear physics. 3 decades. A partnership built on trust, discovery, and in the end, painful silence. And then, the moment of truth. In 1938, they were on the brink of something revolutionary. The pieces were all there, the calculations, the experiments. They were so close to cracking the atom. But then, Germany changed, the Nazi rose, and suddenly it didn't matter how brilliant Lisa was. It didn't matter what she had achieved. She was Jewish, and that meant she was nothing in their eyes. Her own colleagues, people she had trusted, turned away. Otto Hahn helped her flee, but beyond that, he stayed silent. He stayed in Germany, kept the lab, kept the research, a choice born of fear, perhaps in a world where survival demanded compromise. Hahn had continued their experiments. He sent her the result, data that made no sense. The atom had split, but how? How was this possible? And then it hit her. Not just the physical splitting, but the theoretical explanation. E equal to mc square. The atom wasn't just breaking apart, it was releasing energy, a massive amount of energy. This was nuclear fission, the key to nuclear power and nuclear bombs. Her calculation, her theoretical framework gave the world understanding. Her nephew Otto Robert played a vital role in this theoretical explication as well as coined the term nuclear fission. And then the ultimate betrayal. Otto Hahn won the Nobel Prize for their discovery. Lisa name not even mentioned. She was nominated 19 times for the Nobel Prize in Chemistry, 29 times for the Nobel Prize in Physics, 48 nominations, and yet never a single win, not once. And yet she wanted no part in destruction. When the United States invited her to work on Manhattan Project to help build the bomb, she refused. She had given the world nuclear power, but she wouldn't give it death. Lisa Meitner, forgotten by awards, ignored by history, but never by science. 30 years after her death, the world finally honored her by naming an element after her, Meitnerium, element 109, a name that can never be erased. Hey, if you have made it this far, I'm guessing you enjoyed this video. You can subscribe Cosmic Colors for more stories like this in the future. Thanks for watching.